This thought for the day is really just wishful thinking and explains why I'm getting younger this year. A lady called Elizabeth Day put forward the thought, which is nonsense really, but nonetheless will strike a chord with many of us. Over the past year, many of our key life events have been overshadowed by the pandemic. Like millions of others, I celebrated my birthday in lockdown. Many of you may have got engaged as cases were spiking again and tried to plan a COVID-secure wedding but had to delay it anyway. I Zoomed for birthday celebrations and farewell parties. Christmas was spent apart from my family. Many of you were spending time away from your parents who you may not have seen for almost a year. Many of you would have experienced the unimaginable loss of loved ones to whom you were unable to say goodbye. This will be a familiar list for many. It seems surreal to think our lives have been on hiatus for a whole year. As with any anniversary, the approach of the specific date on which everything changed, or in this case, the first lockdown on the 23rd of March 2020, triggers conflicting emotions. It feels both hugely significant and also something we don't want to mark. It makes us reflect on what we've done in the interim, or what we haven't. When we lose a person, our grief sneaks up upon us around the date they died. But in this case, we haven't lost a person, we've lost time. It's a strange loss to come to terms with, as we're not mourning something that existed, we're mourning the things we didn't get a chance to do. The parties and socials we didn't have, the people we didn't see, and the moments we couldn't share. We're mourning the hypothetical. That's why I'd like to propose the introduction of a new measure of time, the pandemic calendar. Unlike other traditional calendars, such as the Gregorian, this calendar allows us to decide what age best reflects our experiences, so that when we finally emerge from lockdown, we can do so feeling in sync with our internal selves. I, for one, are intending to shave a year off my actual age so that I can do all the things I wanted to do, like seeing films at the cinema, catching up with my friends for lunch, and going on a mini break with my best friend and my husband to mark our birthdays, which be something we've been wanting to do for ages. If you've had a significant birthday during lockdown, you can also avail yourself of the same opportunity to delay your celebrations. Similarly, anyone who feels they've wasted a year of their 20s not getting up to the usual antics can simply decide to be 19 once more, and a GCSE student who has missed out on crucial schooling can make themselves 14 again. I highly recommend choosing your own age in the same way as those children's books used to allow us to choose our own adventure. In all official documentation, our age can henceforth be annotated by the initials PC to denote the use of the widely accepted pandemic calendar. And I'll see you in 2022 for the mother of all birthday parties. Just saying.